What's up? You're watching another episode of No Filter. Thank you for joining us. To my right, I have Miss Nika. You already know TT Pat, Miss Tiny Cole, baby, and the Cover It Girl. Nika gonna kick it off for us today.
So there are several types of cheating. It can be physically or emotionally or mental. Which one will hurt you all the most? Let's say you found your boyfriend's phone and you saw he was texting somebody. And him and the girl were exchanging some very intimate texts.
Let me stop you there. You don't find your boyfriend's phone. That means you looking for the shit.
Well, did you get that? Well, this is just hypothetical type of code. So in order for you to, so whether you're looking for it or you happen to stumble across it.
Okay.
You know, he might be in the shower super comfortable because he got the lock, but he don't know. You know the passcode. Okay. So
it was a night you was drinking and he's
left it open, right? But nonetheless, you discovered, you know, he could left his Facebook page up, and you found the Facebook message between conversation between him and another girl from the message.
I love you too. I'm in love with you.
Well, it can mean that, but from the dialogue, you know that they have not physically seen each other. They haven't done anything physical yet. So it's like, man, you know, I wish we could be together, but I know we can't. And
I can get over that.
I imagine us doing this, and that. And so, but because, you know,
so the fantasy type.
Kind of like fantasy, but you know, it can probably lead to something.
If he saw her, he would pursue.
Is she in the same state?
Yes, she's in the same state.
That may be a problem. That is a problem. You know, if she out the state, maybe we could just
That's one of those relationships where when he's making love to you, he's probably thinking about her.
Exactly. Yes. When somebody's emotionally connected, it's like you can't mess with that.
So I don't think there's a difference between the two. I think a woman could say, you know, because there are instances where men, they will cheat physically but have no emotional attachment to that woman. And I think as a woman you could say, oh well, you know, I think you try to accept it in your mind that, oh, this was just physical, but I don't think it lessens the pain anymore. I think in both cases it's a betrayal of trust, it's a betrayal of loyalty.
When you have somebody's whole soul and heart and mind, that right there it tops physical all day long.
But I don't think it hurts any less.
You had a caller say, we had a caller, that there's no such thing as physical cheating because she feels like when you have sex, the emotions are there or they will form. There's no such thing as just physically.
Well, I don't agree with that for men. For women,
no, but I do not agree with that.
Men will sleep with a dog if they that horny.
And that's what I said.
But if the man is emotionally attached to the girl, then
but men aren't emotionally attached to a dog. Men can have sex without being emotionally attached. Men can be attracted to a woman, and once that sex is over, a lot of times they want nothing else to do with it.
That's what I said.
It's a conqueror type of thing, you know, and that's why sex doesn't keep a man.
Right.
Exactly. But she does not believe that. She feels like anytime you have sex, emotions are drawn.
And
for the moment, until he releases himself. Right. That's it. If that's it.
I agree with that. Yeah. If it's a one time.
So is either one of them forgivable? Like if.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either one of them can be forgiven.
Now, what if it's consistent? So, what if the person?
Well, if it's consistent, I think you have to look at the after intention for the person. You have to look at after the fact how they go about trying to rectify the relationship. But I definitely think it's either one of them is forgivable.
I ain't forgiving your ass. That's it. To the left.
I used to watch TV shows like, girl, you should leave him. It's not until you're in that situation that you can truly say, because when you love a person and they betray you, you don't lose feelings immediately. Right. It doesn't. Once it happens, you don't say, oh, you did that, all love is lost, all love is gone.
Unless you don't really care about
Unless you never really care. Exactly. Right. So I think we do say, oh, I'm done, that's it. If he ever do this, he ever do that. But that's really not the case. So I don't think until you in that situation can you really determine what you would do.
So what you're saying is, feelings or not, it's the same pain.
Welcome back, everyone. So, ladies, how do you feel about, or do you feel that you are the least liked demographic? Demographic meaning African American woman. Because to me it seems like there's an attack against us from every direction, including our own.
I think we're the most loved race or culture, but that can't
That's
be
interesting,
known.
but
That can't be known. We can't know that we're the most loved.
that's right.
I think there's a sick love-hate relationship for us. It's like jealousy. Jealousy is when you admire somebody.
Yeah, I would definitely say envious.
Yes, envious, yeah. You admire them, but you hate them at the same time because they have something that you don't. And I think that envy comes out in so many ways amongst other races. But genetically, we are the father, we're the mother of all races. And a lot of times, superiority is hated. That's why Beyonce is hated.
We'll bring her back up.
I mean, America has done a great job of
There's a stigma.
pushing their agenda on what's beautiful. And they're winning in terms of people accepting that, whether they accept it consciously or unconsciously, but it's constantly
It's
shown.
definitely unconsciously.
Absolutely. I think it is too. Because you see it on the billboards and you don't realize it. You see it on the TV screens. You see it on the magazine, these different images of, oh, most beautiful woman in the world, you know, and you don't realize that you're being conditioned.
Absolutely.
You're being falsely conditioned. And so, but at the same time, they still pursue a clone of what we are. And why get a clone?
Yes.
Why get a clone when you can have the real thing?
And the thing I hate most is when we do stand together, when we do unite and say, hey, we are beautiful. You know, we are strong. We are powerful.
It's all women are.
And we put black in front of that, like black girls. Black lives matter. Then there's a problem. When we decide to celebrate who we are, then it's like, oh no, all lives matter. Oh no, white girls rock too. Well, we know that.
Right. We've seen that for years.
I don't necessarily see it completely solely as beauty. I do feel like there is an agenda, which is basically to annihilate the community for African Americans, and the best way to do that is to attack the source. Just like with any problem that you have, you know, if you have insects, you want to get to the cause of what is harboring these insects. And with our community, I feel like we are the backbones of our communities. When our men are in trouble, we are the first ones that are there to help support them, which is so ironic and confusing to me when I hear our men say that we're not supportive enough, because we've been the ones that have taken care of the family. We have been the ones that are the fiber and the threads that help keep the material together, which is our family. So when I hear men say that we don't do enough or we have too much attitude, you know, it's confusing, because I feel like a lot of our attitude is just, a lot of them don't have to have a lot of attitude.
Right.
You know,
Because we're burdened with so much.
Yes,
We're burdened with so much. You know, we
We're
are.
taking care of way more than what we really should.
So today's the fuck moment.
Swing the
Girl on the internet being interviewed who pisses herself. Her name is Sharonda. How do I know? Because I named her. Did you guys?
Sharonda seems like the right kind of name for that baby.
Right.
The video is hilarious. Hilarious. But I want to know, what do y'all think Sharonda mama or grandmama said to her when she got home? If you ain't seen the video, here's the clip.
He was like, now all I heard was saying, help me, help me. I got to pee.
Oh, that's what he said?
I'm gonna pee on myself.
Do you know where he was shot at on his body?
I think in the side right there.
So he was shot on the arm and his leg, or arm and his stomach?
I just peed on myself.
Oh, that's okay, don't worry. But, no, so, afterwards, can you describe to people who don't know him? His name was Michael, you said?
I think his name was
Mike? Okay, we'll be right back.
Alright, so what y'all think? Her mama said when she saw that shit. What the fuck? The fuck?
said, Sharonda big ass sat there and pissed on us.
No, you need to get that baby on some pills. She too damn old for that shit.
Who won't wash her clothes? And take that off, hang it up, you wear it all week.
That's what you get. Oh, pissy ass.
Don't stand there like dumb ass and piss on me. You don't wear it all week.
That's this whole family like
Now, why
that.
you ain't tell your ass cross streets and everything?
Family, you ain't.
Your ass could have said cut. I got pee. Dumbass.
Just don't sit there and piss on us.
I gotta pee. Wait a minute. Sharonda probably was foolish. Yeah, she pissed on herself. But that damn reporter, ooh, that's what he said. That's how her was horrible. I got to pee. She said it's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not. I'm pissing on myself.
She should have said cut. You know, she said, ooh, I gotta pee. She said, ooh, that's what he said. He gets shot.
He is the devil. She like, girl, whatever. Piss on yourself. But give me this.
Give me this footage. Give me that. Give me the TV. And nobody
You see that? You think it's a shadow of her hand, but it's the piss just gets really
The puddle in her pants. And those was her school pants. So she will be wearing those. She will be hanging on those are wrong.
Look, all my classmates gonna be staying at that area like.
She is a damn fool.
But she gonna be like, I was on TV though.
Ain't no way.
I was on TV.
But I turned up though. I turned up though. What? I was on TV. What? Yeah. TV.
Wait a minute.
Hold your stop next week though. Right. Because everybody gonna be talking about my what?
World
Because we all talking about it.
Yes, we are. You go, baby. You go, Sharonda. Hey,
You next time they go to the bathroom.
bad publicity is better than no.
That's the saying. Bad publicity is better than no publicity.
Your ratings went up.
Way.
You been pissing on herself since 2015.
Sharonda will be forever famous.
That's a pissy girl.
That's the true. What the fuck, mom?
The fuck. Look, leave it to you to just pronounce it all the way out. Like, I love to cuss. What? I like to say.
That's my name.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It's a wrap.
Yeah. It's a wrap. Thanks for watching.